All right. Well, it's a pain in the ass getting in here now. Finally did it. I got my rod set up to fish like one of the Great Lakes, so I figured I'd just leave them the same and come fish a sorta local lake that's really deep and actually get some use out of them, since it took me like 30 minutes to put these perch rigs together. Now this place has perch, but I'm more than likely to catch just big bluegills. Obviously there's bass in every lake where I live, but we'll try nightcrawler and minnow. They both have 2 hooks, so see what they want and switch to one or the other depending on how I do. Just gotta come out here, find some open water, and kind of just drop down and see what's in the depths. It's fast. Just got here and dropped down. Guess they're here. Not a perch, but it's a fairly nice sized bluegill. Hey, finally. They're definitely out in the middle. Oh, come here, you. That's a good one. Swallowed it too. Yeah, they're down there deep. Let me get my pliers. Well, that's a whopper. Man, I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep them yet today, but I have found an area where I'm catching them, at least. Nice. Hey, if I keep getting consistent fish, maybe I'll keep a couple. Man, they're out here. I bet they're 25, 30 feet down on the bottom too, because all my bottom baits are getting ate. Now, that is actually what I'm after. Man, it's hard to throw these back. Well, I'm after perch. Yeah. So fast. Yeah, these are quality perch here. And that was on a... Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for killing him, huh? Jesus. All right, well, I was wondering if I ventured out of the territory, but obviously not. I have to clean my camera and reposition. Okay. Well, since I'm keeping fish now, sorry about your luck, chump. That's why I keep putting nightcrawler on at least one of these hooks. I'm gonna come across those more than those perch normally. We'll take those too. Now, if I only hadn't thrown the 2 or 3 away that I shouldn't have, but you never know what kind of day you're gonna have out here. I was only like maybe 40% sure I could find perch here, and that 40 was 100. Well, we'll put a half a crawler back on a hook. These look like more like miniature shiners than minnows. Okay, man, these are just a pain in the ass rig to use. Yep, already got a knot. That's fun. About damn near impossible to get out. And let's see, maybe we can just still use it, I guess, even though it's tangled up. That seems like a lot of worm. Alright, that'll probably still work, as long as they can get to the hook. Is minnow still alive? Yes. That was like instant when I dropped down with that one. This can't be, yeah. I was gonna say it has to be something else. I was like, yeah, that's a perch, it's a world record. Ugh, dang it. Oh well. Guess you can't get out of catching these. Oh, well. I kind of figured that would come eventually. And these are like mini shiners. Of course, a bass is eventually gonna hit it if it sits in front of its face long enough. The perch bites very subtle that far deep, but I just assume when I get a hit on a minnow or something, it's probably not a bluegill. But I am using worm on one. And oof, trying to stay out of the cabbage too, which is damn near impossible down there. Man, I got my heart rate up reeling that thing in. I didn't get that on camera. I was trying to reposition the boat and had a bite on one pole, bite on this pole. That is a giant perch. Holy crap, we'll measure that later. Oh, didn't want him to splash me. Whew, yeah, he's gonna sit in there angry. Oh my God, that's like the biggest perch I've caught in forever. And I'm not even in Lake Erie. It's funny, I gotta catch Lake Erie perch locally. Ugh. Oh man. Woo! That's probably 14 inches. I just got a double. Ow. Oh, and perch have the gills of Ginsu knives. I assume he's not hooked anymore. Okay. Yeah, I just got a double. Didn't film it. Kinda ain't caught anything in a while. So my ice is melting pretty fast too. Yeah, that just goes to show they don't give a crap what I put down there. They're hitting worm, minnow, whatever. Probably put a dog turd down there if I, you know, go over them. Huh. The problem is I'm fishing without electronics, of course, because I always fish without electronics. So I'm kind of just trying to stay in the same area, which don't work real great if you don't have like a marker buoy and it's windy. But it's still working. But I kind of have to just drift until I find the school again. And I know I've been told, well, you should anchor if you're perch fishing. Well, I don't think I could anchor here if I wanted to, as I think the wind would blow me off, and I don't know if my anchor would reach, to be honest with you. Well, get a longer anchor. Well, stop bossing me around, voice in my head. All right. All right, we'll try another minnow. Wow, I did not ever foresee a double, ever. That was insane. Like when there was 2 perch coming up, I was like, F yeah. 2 for the price of 1. Now if I could just figure out where I got that double at, because by the time I'm done unhooking the fish, I've blown 100 yards away. Damn camera ain't fast enough to catch the catch. That's how quick it is though. Oh, I gotta get a better grip on him. Whew. Yeah, well, man, it is hard to leave even a slow perch bite, which I wouldn't call this like extremely fast, but my goodness, who the hell would leave that? My freaking ice is melting, but the water's still cold in there, so it ain't horribly hot. I don't have much of a live well on this boat. Brought a small cooler to keep what I thought would probably be bluegill. Not 13-inch perch. Well, there you go. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fish. That's the cherry on top there. 14-inch yellow perch. Pretty cool. I mean, got a couple here down here that ain't slouches. They're probably upper 12s, lower 13s. And then just kind of the norm. I like it. Let's see. Ugh. There you go. It's a good one. Well, we're ready for day 2 of Go Catch Some More Perch. Operation Go Catch More Perch. And since I already know they're right there, I don't have to spend the day looking for them, in theory, if they didn't move around a whole lot in a week's time. I'll try to show a little more catching and rigs I'm using this time around. Kind of like a funky homemade rig I made, but it basically goes sinker, line, 3-way swivel to a small hook on a shortened piece of line, another line, and this is 8-pound. I just put 8-pound on it. You don't have to overthink it. To the same thing, another 3-way swivel and hook. Just make sure the line you put your hook on is way shorter than the in-between line, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a fishing expert. I'm just a weekend warrior that likes to eat fish. Night crawler on the bottom, just half a worm or quarter piece. It's all up to you. And then on the top hook, put a minnow. I don't remember last time if they were really picky and choosy about bait, or if it was just more about the presentation or whatever you want to call it. But there we go. See what they want. I'll kind of pay a little more attention to what bait's working better. It seemed to be more like location, location, location last time. All right, bottom, reel up a couple feet because there's a crap ton of weeds down there. Put it in the rod holder. Make sure your drag's set, Matt. All right, we're fishing, at least with one rod. Okay, target species acquired. I was like, man, where they at? Man, where they at? Man, where they at? Further out in the lake is the answer. He's already, what did I catch him on? Minnow. Okay. Now hopefully he doesn't flop out of the boat. Because the trick of this game is, even though I got a fish in here, get your line back down there, because obviously I found them. They're just, oh god, 100 yards out further from where I left them. That was instant as soon as I got out here a little further. And that was on the minnow. Not a freaking, ow, not a jumbo by any means. I'll even send this one down because it does have a piece of worm on it. I got a, man. There you go. Good one. Probably 11 inches. Hell, I don't know. Man, it's so hard to get bites on camera. That was the problem last time because they're just kind of dicking with it. That could be a bluegill. See, he's just kind of like whopping it, but he's not really. Like, when do you set the hook, you know? That's why it, right there. I didn't get him though. Oh yeah, I did. That's why. It's a little tiny bluegill. Yeah. Okay. Man, he was whacking it for what he is, which ain't much. Wow. One of these things. Eh. Ain't bad, I guess. I think I can do better though. I finally found some fish, but they're bluegill. Not found a school of perch really yet. And I am out about as far in the middle of the lake as you can be without going to one side or the other. The winds make it impossible, but these fish are out here today. I mean, they're out. They're as deep as you can be. And they are finicky. Finally, some action. Not the action I'm looking for, but at least we're finding fish. A little small. If I caught that same bluegill through the ice, I'd keep it. Could be pickier here. Oh. I'm not freezing my butt off for these fish. Gotta be. Hold on. It's a little hook. Better set my drag real loose. Gotta hope I'm filming. Gotta be a catfish. Not inspire him to get into my other line and cause me massive problems. Alright. I was wondering if this would eventually happen. I'm gonna just hit my camera. That was just to make sure I was actually recording. Man, this is a little hook. It's just a little eagle claw hook. This is something I thought might be a possibility. Like eventually fishing worms on the bottom. Something crazy might eventually hit it. Now, I ain't even seen it yet. I hope I at least get it feels like a cat. I'm gonna be into the bank before I get him in. I don't even know if he's enormous or just kind of average. At least want to see him. Yeah, there he is. He's a cat. It's a cat. Real light colored. I don't know yet. I ain't got a real great look at him. I just think he's a cat. Oh yeah, he's a cat. Oh, he's much larger than 4 pounds. He at least looks big in the water. I'm gonna be on the freaking shore. You hit that top hook. People would be like, you should eat him. Yeah, he's not gonna fit in that cooler, and that's what I brought. We're after panfish. Okay. Now, this thing probably will have destroyed my perch rig by the time I get him unhooked. I was like, I think I hooked one of these earlier too. Is it freaking knocked the rod out of the rod holder pretty hard. Man, it's like, do I even want to net him and cause untold chaos? My perch rig, he's not that big, but he's okay. Did he swallow my hook? No. I don't think so. I want to see if I can get him off here. Well, there you go. That's at 5, maybe 6. He's kind of skinny. Who knows? I don't really care. There she blows. Yeah, I knew there was catfish in here, but that might be the only second cat I've caught out of here. Perch. Right after I just unhooked that catfish too. Hey, flare your gills at me. All right, they're eating straight worm. That's positive. I think maybe it's a time of day thing for these things. Ooh, he got me. If you don't know, those gill plates are sharp. Heck yeah. These ain't the honkers they were yesterday, but they're perch. They're actually still pretty decent. I just got spoiled from, I said yesterday, didn't I? Last weekend. Spoiled. Now that's 6. I gotta catch 3 more to tie last weekend. Well, I didn't get as many perches last time, just the 6. But I mean, still pretty quality. Ended up catching a lot more bluegills this time around. Mostly fought the wind. I mean, that's not a bad day, but I started keeping bluegills because I knew I wasn't going to get as many of those, and they were kind of smaller compared to last time, but it was a good trip and plenty of meat here. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.